welcome. Today we're going to make a tofu salad, Mediterranean style Japanese salad. Japanese momen tofu, and the ingredients I'm using is black pepper, olive oil, sea salt, balsamic vinegar, some fresh rocket from the garden. When you use rocket, try to choose the tender young leaves. As the leaves get older, they get quite bitter. And some fresh tomatoes, just picked from the garden as well. And before I get started, always best to get the creative juices flowing. You can't really make delicious food unless you've got the creative juices flowing. So, cheers. Take a bit of red pepper. What I'm going to do is just take a piece of red pepper and cook it on the barbecue. And I could use it raw, but if I cook it, it's going to get a bit more sweet, bring the flavors out. So that red pepper is going to go in the dressing. This is momen tofu. There's two kinds of tofu, momen tofu and kinugoshi tofu. Momen tofu is what we call in English cotton tofu. The other type of tofu is silk tofu. But for this salad I'm going to use momen. Now, before we start working with the tofu, we want to get the extra moisture out because it's stored in water. So normally I'll take a couple of paper towels. So what we do is put the tofu, just wrap it in some paper towels, and then just put a plate on top. Just leave that for about 20 minutes or so to push some of the extra water out. Now, to make the dressing, we're going to use balsamic. I'll put the measurements on the website, but basically, if you're making a salad for about 2 or 3 people, we're going to put about a tablespoon or so, about a tablespoon of balsamic, and about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. It's normally about 3 to 1 for most dressings. 3 parts oil and 1 part vinegar. A bit of salt. Just a little bit of salt because I'm putting miso in there as well. Just about a teaspoon of miso. Just whisk that together. I think there's some noisy kids walking past. Okay, that's the beginning of my dressing with a little bit of black pepper. Here's the red pepper that I was cooking. By cooking it on the barbecue, not only does it get a bit of a sort of smoky taste from the charcoal, but also as the red pepper cooks, it gets more sweet. The last little bits, they're sticking, you can just sort of rub them off with the cloth. That's about ready to go. What I'm going to do is just cut that into thin slices, and then put them lengthways like this, and cut one more time this way to get a fine dice of red pepper. Now that roasted red pepper is going to go into the dressing I prepared earlier, Balsamic Miso Dressing, and just give it a little whisk. The last thing I'll do to finish it is a little bit of fresh parsley. Again, just run the knife through it one more time like this to get it a bit finer. Okay, in goes the parsley, and the dressing is done. This is one block of tofu. I'm going to cut the block in half and then cut it into large cubes. Okay, that's the tofu ready to go. Season the tofu up with a little bit of salt and pepper. Fresh rocket, fresh tomato, the tofu, and then dress it up with this dressing. Now that I've got all the parts assembled, you know, cooking is very important to get all of your preparation ready. If you've got everything prepared, then you can take a break and you can finish up in no time. So now's the time that I take a little break and get back to my inspirational wine, keep me going. I'm going to keep the tomatoes nice and chunky for this. I like the presentation to be a bit natural, you know, a bit random. So we just scatter those around, like so. Nice to enjoy my garden. So there's the tofu salad. We're just going to get this dressing on top. Voila! Tofu, rocket and tomato salad with miso balsamic dressing.